The Prime Minister all but confirmed yesterday that he was gifted $80,000 worth of free accommodations at the villa of a Trudeau Foundation donor. That's what anyone else would have had to pay to stay there over that 9-day vacation. Now, he has a big IOU to those Trudeau Foundation donors, who will obviously be expecting something in return for it. Everyday Canadians pay for their own accommodations when they go on vacation. Will he agree to pay back that $80,000 gift?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I went away with my family and my kids to stay with friends that we have known for decades in a place that I have stayed at many times over the past decades since I was 1 year old, Mr. Speaker. But of course, in all these situations, we work with the Ethics Commissioner to ensure that all the rules are followed, and that happened in this case.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Speaker, nobody is raising qualms with the Prime Minister having a vacation. I know it's his favorite thing to do. I had a vacation at the same time. It was a Sunwing package, and I did stay 5 hours waiting at the airport. But that being said, I paid for it myself. I paid for it myself. We're not asking for the Prime Minister to pay for the security. We're not even asking him to pay for his private jet. We're simply asking him to pay the same price any other family who stayed at that resort would pay, so that he doesn't owe anybody anything. Will he pay back that $80,000?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, these are family friends. My father was godfather to one of their children. Their father was godfather to one of my brothers. Mr. Speaker, these are family friends that we've had for many, many decades, close to 50 years. And over those 50 years, I have been to that vacation spot many, many times with my family, with my father when he was still alive. But of course, Mr. Speaker, we worked with the Ethics Commissioner to make sure all rules were followed, and we followed all the practices in regards to prime ministerial travel, including, unfortunately, having security along with us, which is a requirement for all prime ministers of any party.
Hear, hear.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
And we all agree the Prime Minister should have security. We have no problem with him having friends, and my friends might buy me a cup of coffee or a beer, but not an $80,000 gifted vacation that obviously comes with an IOU. This came from wealthy Trudeau Foundation donors who live in Bermuda, a long way away for his friends. And now these people will have inordinate influence on him. He works for them rather than working for the Canadian people. Will he get rid of this IOU and clear his conscience by paying for his own vacation?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Canadians are worried about the Leader of the Opposition's friends who buy him a cup of coffee. I think the Canadians are worried about his billionaire friends that he's using to attack local news for Canadians right across the country. Issues with the CBC has brought him to involve American tech giants to try and attack the local news, the local culture, the francophone news that Canadians rely on from coast to coast to coast. Yes, we have our disagreements in this place, but when he goes running to his billionaire tech giant friends to try and attack Canadian institutions, Canadians should be asking tough questions of this leader.
Speaker, there's no attack. We're simply asking him to do what every other Canadian would normally do. The average Canadian pays for their own camping trip, pays for their own family vacation. He gets his vacations funded by Trudeau Foundation donors. We're not asking for him to pay for the security or even for the private jet. We're simply asking for him to pay back the $80,000 gift that he got from his wealthy friends in Bermuda, donors to the Trudeau Foundation. Will he get this IOU out of his pocket and pay the money back?
Right.